Alright, welcome back to another stream. This is a basically almost like an emergency stream going on right now that I have going. We have a PDS tornado warning ongoing in Wisconsin. And we also have a couple tornado warnings ongoing in Illinois. There's actually sirens going off by me right now. I'm not in the PDS tornado warning, but I am down in the tornado warnings down here in Illinois. If you're in this PDS tornado warning here in Wisconsin, make sure you are getting to your safe place as you're now in a tornado warning. And have been in a tornado warning for a little while now. This PDS warning is extending from Menasha all the way down to New Holstein and Brothertown in Wisconsin. And if we take a look at our velocities, this is our couplet right here. And yeah, that is a very strong velocity couplet there too. And actually looking at our CC drop, you can actually see we're in the initial tornado drop down, and then that, because this is a populated area too, so we have a very big debris signature here. And this is going to be going over the lake here. So this will be eventually, well, this will be considered basically a water spout, essentially, once it goes over the water. And you probably, I don't know if you guys can hear or not, but my weather radio is going off too. Once again, continue to stay safe places if you're in this tornado warning. PDS tornado warning. Particularly dangerous situation tornado warning. This is when you have a large and deadly tornado on the ground. And, I mean, we did see the CC drop on this. So this is causing quite a bit of damage right now. That's another warning there. I'm guessing that's going to be going off for a severe industrial warning, I think. Yeah. So now there's another severe industrial warning. It's also be warned for 70-mile-per-hour winds and 2-inch size hail. We take a look at our velocity on the warning over here in Illinois. This is initially where it was warned was up here near Glen Ellen and Lombard, and that is starting to make its way down. Accelerated rotation near Downers Grove. That's still making its way south. The general motion, let's see what they have for the general motion here. 30 miles per hour, moving southeast at 30. So it's just moving pretty slowly for the most part right now. And there's also some actually pretty sizable hail dropping from this too, it looks like. And then also, aside from the damaging wind gust threat, that's also going on right now with these things. Or at least this line of storms down here. And it's actually not really lines, big old cluster of storms down here in Illinois. Alright, see where our tornado is at up here in Wisconsin. Yeah, that is still a very strong couplet there. Here, just southeast of Neenah and Wisconsin here. Once again, continue to stay in safe places if you're in this PDS tornado warning right here. And this is where, and this initial report too was at 12:01 p.m. Central as well with that tornado report. Alright, and they have issued another PDS tornado, which includes Oshkosh and Brothertown. So I have two different PDS tornado warnings going right now, and you can kind of see our CC drop is starting to go down. That is mainly because it's going over the water. Although I can imagine, though, as this is making its way over water, though, because I imagine there's quite a few ports and marinas and whatnot over around over and around this lake here. So this could be picking up boats and whatnot. Where is my sirens going off again? I'm just hoping I don't lose power, which I don't think I will, but let's not jinx it. What's going on, Party Cheese? Plug in my laptop because I need to get up the stuff. Yeah, there's tornado sirens in my house. Yeah, so there's tornado warnings going on in Wisconsin and also down here in Illinois where I live. I say you can probably hear them very clearly when the sirens point towards my house. Let me get this up. Because what I'm going to do is, as well... Why is it not wanting to... Okay, this is... Oh, that's why it's on models. I'm like, why is that not on the right thing? So this is going to be like the 5th tornado warning I think I've been in this year. But this time I'm in an enhanced risk and not moderate risk. Alright, so I have weatherfront up on the side here too. And definitely got some damaging wind gusts going into Lamont and Burr Ridge. Well, it eventually be in Lamont, but it's going through Darien and Burr Ridge right now in Illinois. Apparently there was a tornado on the ground earlier near Wheaton. It's like a very weak and brief one it looked like too. Latest velocity scans have been coming in for this tornado. Still got strong velocities making their way towards the... It kind of made its way kind of almost like a southwest motion, but it's now making its way like almost like a south motion. Almost, well, maybe not straight south, but it is making its way straight. It's making its way south now down the lake here. Once again, if you're in Stockbridge, is still in the PDS tornado warning that's still going on. Brothertown is still in the tornado warning as well. This one is this one right here. And then the one that was just issued a little bit ago with the PDS tornado warning with Oshkosh and Brothertown, that's still going on, which is the most recent one that was issued. Alright, latest scans have been coming in for this. Let's see. Well, I'm not really expecting to see anything on CC considering it's over the lake. But still got the rotation going on there. So my mom is texting me right now. Wow. Okay, so I'm looking. I just because Weatherfront's on Android now, and I was looking at Weatherfront on there because I'm trying to send stuff over to my parents and whatnot right now as well, give them information on what's going on over here. And yeah, this is the big old area of strong winds that I was talking about over near Darien and all that. And if we go to at least what radar's measuring, that's about almost like 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts, perhaps, that's gonna be coming out of that big old gust of winds there. And that's making its way kind of southeast there. That's gonna be entering Lamont probably within the next, I would say, probably 10 minutes or so, I would say. 10, 15 minutes about. We have a mesoscale discussion coming out soon for from the Storm Prediction Center, actually, which is concerning the severe industrial watch that's out right now. And they have peak intensity 100, 125 now. Hail, this ping pong to, I think it's tennis ball size hail, 65 and 80. That's concerning Northeast Illinois, Northwest Indiana. So look at that once that comes out. I would imagine because I mean, this environment, I mean, it's not exactly. I mean, I can't imagine this being a environment for a significant tornado, or at least not unless you get mesoscale interactions like what we just saw, which I think is what we actually saw. Let me go back here. Yeah, so you can see we had a hook that was north of Appleton earlier. This scan was at 11:40 seconds, so almost about like 11:41 a.m. And then see that continuing to hook, and then see the storms over here merge with that, and all these as they were merging into this, that pushed us to producing the tornado right here near Appleton there, and it made its way toward the south. And you can see this purple right here, which when you have a bunch of debris that gets picked up from a tornado, it shows that up as purple, which is basically a debris ball right there. And that continued as it made its way to a populated area. And as you can kind of see now, we don't have that since it's over water. You're not really gonna have a big CC drop when you have a tornado over water, which in this case it'd be considered it's gonna be considered a waterspout because it's over water. All right, the mesoscale discussion is out. So here's the mesoscale discussion that is out for northeastern Illinois, northwestern Indiana, and they have the power peaks that the Storm Prediction Center put out, and they have increased tornado risk for the next 1 to 2 hours as this makes way south. So it looks like we are going to be seeing probably actually a continued tornado out there for a little while. Let's check up on messages from my parents as well. Because like I said, making sure they're getting information as well. And take a look back at radar down here while we're at it. And yeah, it's still some gusty winds making our way in. I'm kind of curious what the terminal radar is seeing over here. Because there is 2 terminal radars in the Chicago Metro. Which you have one for O'Hare, and then you have the other one for Midway. And yeah, you can see at the terminal radar, you can see where that area rotation is at over near Burr Ridge, which actually we can see the rotation a lot more clearer, I will say, on the terminal radars compared to the regular radar. But that's a nice thing about terminal radars because they can scan lower. And you can see, okay, how low is the rotation is at, or even precipitation, but I found very useful for just, well, seeing where rotation is at. And this is where it would be at right now. Just kind of northwest of Orland Park there and east of Lamont. So it's kind of in between those two. And then west of Payless Hills. Either way, continue to stay in safe places if you're near any of these areas until the warning till the storm moves out and then the tornado warning is no longer in place for your area. Or until it gets canceled out or expires out. One of those two. But I don't think we're gonna see this get canceled out anytime soon. Definitely gonna be the case of this eventually getting condensed, but that's not gonna be for a little while. As of at least for right now, as this makes its way southeast towards the southwest suburbs here of Chicago. Alright, and they have dropped the PDS tornado warning on the tornado warnings up here. So now we just have tornado warnings right now that are radar indicated. So radar indicated tornado warnings that are for indication that the storm is tornadic, essentially. All right, and they just issued a new tornado warning as well. Looks like that's to be including Joliet, New Lenox, and Romeoville, and also Lockport is included with that too. You got Crest Hill, Rockdale, and that is where the National Service Office is for Chicago too, over in Romeoville. And that's gonna be going till 1 o'clock. So with the next for now, well, it's a little under a half hour now, but it's gotta be going for about half hour. Check back around the 20 warning up here. Itch my eyebrow right now. What is this? Alright, so looking at the velocities on this looks more straight line winds now compared to what it was, way more compared to what it was at earlier where we had that tornado. So now this is going to be the concern for straight line winds as it makes way south and southeast now. So we'll have to watch for in case that does end up, because you can still have cases where you have straight line winds, but But you also have embedded tornadoes. Whether or not that ends up being the case for this, we'll have to watch and see. Hopefully we don't get another tornado out of this, and it just stays just wind, and then it just dies out. Which they did just issue a new severe dust warning, however, just to the south of that, just a second ago here. For a pulse 7 mile per hour winds, and tennis ball size hail as well being possible of that. I don't know if I was. I don't know if I don't know if I was here. I don't know if I'm hearing something in my own house with like the pipes and stuff with the water making like a whoo sound, or there's talents that are going off with their sirens now, which is possible. So one thing I haven't gone over yet is the outlook for today. Yeah, there we go. So there's the severe to watch up here starting to get canceled out, because this was originally going till I forgot what time it was going for originally, or is it still at the same time? No, it's still at the same time what it's going for. Which this was issued to about 3 o'clock, but we do have a cold front that's slowly but surely making its way down, but it's more of a case of just a matter of time, if anything, once that starts moving down. Let me move my blanket a little bit here, because there's this part that's like all bunched up. My mom just sent me a couple images from the because she's at the store right now, and yeah, it's some pretty dark clouds over there where she's at, from where she's looking at. Let me go back over to the terminal radar real quick. See what we got. So if you do have anything in terms of rotation, it's probably be over near Orland Park at this point. Very broad rotation, I will say, and no, compared to anything tight. It's another alert that just came in. I don't know what that's picking up for alert there. Severe dust storm warning. All right, that's gonna be for 60 mile per hour winds. And a day 2 outlook just came out too. Okay, and here's what it looks like from radar here. Wow, yeah, it definitely got some I mean, you got damaging wind gusts here and here. And you can see this is where our rotation was at too, over near Orland Park. I would not be surprised if we have some kind of wall cloud there. Let me change my title. Because we don't have that tornado warning, tornado underground now in Wisconsin. But we do have tornado warnings ongoing between 2 different states right now, so there's that. There's this area over near Orland Park right now that I specifically have my eye on right now. That looks the most concerning right now. And I'm getting reports from my mom. There is a sky looks green and dark here. So there is hail that is probably dropping out of this right now. I need to look hold on 1 second. See what's going on out there. Yeah, it's shaking. It's raining and stuff out there. Wow, okay, yeah. Looking at thermal radar, yeah, that looks to be the main. That's to be the next, yeah. The area between Orland Hills and Orland Park is definitely gonna be the area to watch for there. Wow, holy wind! I I just heard a boatload of wind go off the like the side of the house. Um, I forget what day it was off top of it. I think it might have been I think it might have been July 3rd when we had the storms here. And okay, apparently that's the site that doesn't want to work. Okay, great. Oh wait, what's going on with this site now? Where is? Oh, there. I'm like, where's the site I need? But yeah, I forgot. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. So July 3rd, here we had storms. Why is my laptop deciding it does not want to work properly? I'm connected. It says I'm not connected, but I'm clearly connected. What are you on, laptop? Holy! I would not be. Hold on 1 second. Nobody do what I'm doing right now.